Hey, welcome back to some more Painkiller Black Edition, entering Chapter 2, Level 3, Asylum, and we are restricted to only using the painkiller for this one, and for good reason. Let's begin. Already off the bat, very quick loading time, so something's up here. But hey, we're outside of this here Asylum in the middle of nowheres. And already we're starting off having to go ahead and climb the building. There's a little bit of a climbing up path right there. Yeah, climbing up path, go figure. And you just gotta bunny hop with all your might. And you go around to the other side. There's your first secret. Alright, now we need to head on over here to the backyard. There's your first and only thing of armor for this. Heck, if you want to give yourself more of a challenge, don't grab it. For whatever reason. Alright, here's the next part. Remember back in the very first map where we have to tip over a light post? Yeah, we gotta do this to this here too. But I'm gonna go ahead and quick save because we can screw this up. Even when you're trying to bunny hop up there, because it could get pushed out of the way if you fall off. Nope. Yeah, you see what I mean? It kind of try to pushes you off to the right and you could accidentally push it. It's not easy. Ooh, there you go. Made it. And there's your second one. And we only got the first 2 of 3 done already. The last one we're gonna have to wait until like the exit portal spawns, so but until then, it's just easy travels all the way here. Ghosts. No, you can't really kill them. They're just going to be there to annoy you. We just need to go ahead and climb our way through here. So this here level should be quick and easy, considering the enemies we're going up against. And I can see why that using painkiller only would, where they want you to do it, is add some semblance of a challenge, because everything else would pretty much just be really boring. Because this is what we got for enemies, is these crawling inmates. Or whatever these insanity asylum peoples. Gotta love how I try to describe things. Now you're thinking if they're slow and they can't really attack, oh, I'm gonna go ahead and chop them up. Well, I mean, it could be argued that, well, that I ran into them when they were lunging at me. That's one thing. But apparently when I was trying to attack them one time, even when they're not attacking me, I still got damaged. I'm not sure why. Okay, maybe barfing them at me is one thing. I don't know. For some reason that trying to melee them, I always somehow got damaged, even though when they're not doing an attack. Yeah, like that. See, I wasn't crazy. Also, I like your I like how your head was in the floor. I can see why he was going insane. He wanted to become an ostrich. Now I have the need to play some Joust. Good old Joust. Anybody remember Joust? That game where we're on an ostrich that can fly, and you just lance everybody else. It was pretty good. It reminded me back, I think it was like on the Sega Genesis, I was playing a collection of like Midway games, or I believe it was called, and I think Joust was one of them. Played the heck out of that. We also had like some other games which I forgot, but there was one other one I do remember, which was, oh god. I should remember its name. It involved this big giant spaceship trying to chase you down and saying, "Beware, I live." I should know what that is. I want to say Death Star, but no, that'd be Star Wars or something. I should remember it. This is what the entire video is just going to be now. It's just me having to guess, like, what was the name of that one game I was thinking of? Sinistar, that's it. I knew I had, like, Star in the name. Run, coward. Also, I like having to go up here. It doesn't really progress anywhere, even though there was a checkpoint. Plus, there was also a bunch of ammo, which it's pointless to get. But, hey, if you wanted to get true 100% completion with getting the ammo, and even objects destroyed, by the way, this one's pretty easy. There's very, very few. You know, in terms of, like, I guess we're on the topic of, like, playing, like, arcade games. Oh, there we go. There's the destroyable objects I was talking about. No spirit. I don't need you getting him up in my grill. Juicy. Oh, they're lunging at me. Anyway, talking about, like, other arcade classics that I played, there was one that I really enjoyed that we had at our local roller rink when I used to have that, until it got demolished and put up with a different building. One of the arcade units there was Centipede. I also really like Centipede. I believe that's what it's called. I mean, if that was the game where it involved, like, some sort of centipede thing coming down and you have to try to shoot it, then that's the one. And on occasion, when you destroy all the mushrooms, eventually this weird thing drops down with more mushrooms. You know, the thing. And on occasion, a spider tries to interrupt your fun as well. Now those are my arcade classics. I also like that I have not missed a soul yet. I mean, it's kind of hard not to, just because everything's just all streamlined. Kind of makes me wonder, like, nowadays, like, where can you really, like, reliably go to a location that has, like, arcade things? Because really, now that everything is, like, all, like, you know, have all your games done, like, on the go or at home, there really is, like, no dedicated place, as far as I know, where you can really do that, unless you go to a convention of sorts. Yeah, these here guys with the zapping heads, you don't want to get close, because they're likely, I believe, they're going to explode. You know, just, yeah, chop them all up. That's good. That missed. Kind of a small hitbox. Good payoff if it does connect. You know. God dang it. Sir. Yeah, we are getting close to the demon mode, and if in case you're wondering, going into demon mode and having to attack him with that does not count against your challenge. You can still do stuff. Can I name any other arcade classics that I remember? Hello. Well, none really, like, show up on the top of my head, really. I mean, it's just those ones that I used to remember. Okay, we got a good bunch of these guys coming up. Alright, you're in a good place that you've landed, because that means I can go ahead and do stuff like this. Good enough in my book. By the way, if you notice, the guy in the straitjacket down at the door, he was trying to get his way out. Kind of said that I had to do that. Well, I gave him another means of escape. And yes, they're on the ceiling. Walking on the ceiling. Yep, I think he just exploded in my face, including him. That's a dick move, game! Well, no, not really. It's not like they do that constantly in your face. I hear you. Yeah, like, even when trying to do this with just only the painkiller, there really is not, like, much challenge to it. Alright, I believe there'll be more on the other side here. And one more. I've not spent any time having to farm some gold, which I really should have. Because really, your only matters of getting gold is trying to find holy items. Indicated by the perfect 300. So yeah, with completion of that, it means we can go ahead and backtrack. I have to go up this here staircase. Yes, one room is holding all of those crosses. And I've only missed one soul throughout this whole thing. And I would imagine trying to get all destroyable objects done might be a little bit difficult just because, you know, everything's dark and the only thing is like a small fire hydrant on the walls. And apparently ammo too. Obviously, like, they want you to, like, use the painkiller only because there's limited on ammo. And they're not really all that threatening enemies. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Short and sweet. It is unlocked. Even though it was a really easy level, we did get something quite useful. ×2 damage. This is the first of many when it comes to damage multipliers that we'll get throughout this game. And that's pretty sweet. With that, next one is Snowy Bridge, and we have to find every secret place. That's not a problem at all. So with that, guys, see you all next time for the Snowy Bridge. Take care, and have a good day.